What's up, y'all? My name is Katia, and your girl has been so present in this living abroad journey that I have been neglecting sharing my journey, sharing my story, being very transparent, answering questions, giving you what it really looks like in full embodiment to get the fuck out. Like, no, seriously, it's time to really get into it and dive deep and share like what this living abroad journey has been for me. I left the United States in 2024, October 7th, 2024 to be exact. We are now on the almost last day of April 2026. And the way I've been sharing online on my Instagram, Adam Morshane, follow me there, has been just through snippets and reels and quick things, and posts. But it hasn't been enough. Spirit said, talk to the people. Share your journey too. So that's what I'm doing. It's time to really share the journey, to really answer the questions, to really share with you like what this looks like and how do I do this, y'all. If you do follow me, you know that I'm always definitely inspiring to release what doesn't serve you, live a life of freedom and abundance, and how to make digital income and helping people to sustain digital income to live abroad and embody a life of freedom and more ease, and to relax their nervous system and just show up for their manifestations and their purpose and just be the creative beings that we're here to be, that we are. It's been so much programming for us to overwork, overstimulate, and be in this simulation of another form of enslavement. No, seriously. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm very passionate about, being a reflection of what letting go of all that shit looks like. And I'm ready to share more of like how I embody that, how I've sustained that, and what it has been like to live life more freely, in alignment, showing up for alignment, how to be in alignment more. I've put ebooks out. I have a book out called Live Where You Thrive. I have a book out that's free called Romance Yourself Rich for the women who are on a single journey and how to romance yourself and to release any codependencies and attachments to seeking love and wanting love outside of yourself, and what that looks like and how to truly fully embody that and feel completely whole. I have Get the Fuck Out of Here relocation package and guidance, and I host wellness retreats in Costa Rica, and I'm doing a lot of different things to definitely show up in this embodiment and provide these different coaches and coaching and services and experiences and advice and all of the things, right? But the one thing I'm not doing more of is this. Talking to you, sharing my story, being open, being transparent, letting you get to know me more and my story and how I even got here. And that is what we're about to start doing right here on my YouTube channel. That's what it's for. And I'm currently in Hua Hin, Thailand, and I love it here. It's definitely on my list of places to experience long-term living at. But I've been loving living in the Caribbeans of Costa Rica, Pura Vida baby, Puerto Viejo. I lived there a year and a half, and that's still home. I do go back there in another month or so. And I have wellness retreats there that I host, and just jumping that timeline has just been magical. It's been life-changing, y'all. Like, to really quantum leap and to manifest and embody your manifestations and jump a new timeline of a whole new reality, mind, body, spirit, like, it's so magical. It makes life, it's another timeline. It's another frequency of living. It's like, okay, life doesn't have to be a struggle. Life isn't about lacking and being this consumer and always striving to overwork myself and get more and more and more and more and more in a way that, I was conditioned to do that in America. And I'm so grateful that I let that go. And if you crossed this video or you've been feeling that pull and seeing different confirmations that are confirming that it's time to let that go, let it go. Let it go. Let it go. There's books, if it's hard for you to let things go, you can study how. How do I surrender to the flow of alignment? How do I really let go? Like, what is holding me? Where's this fear coming from? Where is it rooted at? Those are the steps that I took before I left the country. I went on a journey of healing, releasing, surrendering, changing my mindset, the way that I eat, elevated. I've been plant-based 17 years. Well, meat-free 17 years. But, like, just, it's levels to that in different ways that has looked like. But getting into a space of fasting more and detoxing more and fasting more definitely influenced just me having more discipline and detachment. Studying the mastery of detachment and being in a space of being connected to everything but attached to nothing, and finding, being able to be whole in your all oneness and alone in solitude, and being able to make movements on your own and follow your calling and your purpose without any friction, without any hesitation, without any doubt, just knowing that the universe, the Most High, got you, and you do not have to be in fear, or you don't have to think in a space of lack that it won't work out. And even though we've been conditioned to do things a certain way and to do a traditional way of living, and rather that be working a 9 to 5 or even going to college for a degree, like, that's not for everybody. You know what I mean? Even, you know, I became an entrepreneur and I have a hair salon in Detroit. We had a hair salon in Detroit, and then that had its chapter. We're always on a journey of evolving and changing and growing and learning. And if something just isn't a reflection of who you're becoming or who you are feeling the pull to become more of, then we gotta just let it go. That's the only way that we can be in the alignment flow to receive and ascend. So I'm going to be more intentional about talking to you guys on my YouTube channel, share more about my journey, what it has looked like so far, different things that I've experienced, what I've learned, how my manifestation power has just ascended even more, and why and how, and, you know, sharing those tools with you, those experiences with you, so that you can apply them where you feel they resonate on your path, or where you want to try it out at, so that you too can fully embody who you're here to be authentically and show up as him or her without any shadow of any type of doubts. So whatever needs to be released, whatever needs to be healed, whatever forgiveness needs to be given to yourself or to others, just has to happen in order to make the space. Yes, forgiveness is a key thing too, because harboring on to things or regret or revenge is a frequency that just does not work with manifestation and being in receptivity to higher frequency experiences. We gotta love and let go. We gotta have gratitude for the experiences, for every single experience that we have. And if there's things that are just darker and harder to let go, which, you know, understandable, you know, then we want to just we want to really dive deep into shadow work, to do the healing of accepting that was our experience, and how to alchemize that, how to transmute that energy, and how to, you know, balance the dark and the light and walk in purpose. A lot of our most painful times and experiences are literally portals to ascension, or in opportunities to inspire or create something new. So, like, really utilizing the portals of that. But y'all, I love who I in Thailand. This is where I'm at right now. Who I in Thailand, who I in Thailand, who I in Thailand. Like, I be excited to say the word, because for so long I was not saying it right. I was like, wow, him, who I him, who, how, what, how you say it? Like, I'll be traveling places y'all can't speak their language, but I make it do. I be making it happen, y'all, okay? I'll be go figure it out. We gonna use translator, Google, ChatGPT, whatever we gotta do to communicate what we gotta say. So don't let language barriers like stop you if you don't know a language of going to a country, because you can learn that language. They teach the language in every country you go to. And we always have our smartphones, right? You can always translate and learn that way. There's apps, there's ways, there's always a solution. Don't let fear and things creating all these scenarios of like, how, what. I mean, you wanna do the hows and everything and have a plan for sure. But y'all, I'm a manifesting generator, and I'm big on embodiment and knowing your power and tapping into your energy, your inner God and your inner goddess, and becoming the frequency you want to attract, and being the Lulu for the Salulu. So that's the vibes you're gonna get here. It's a way for every way. Where there's a will, there's a way. And we don't hope, because hope is lack. We just have faith and we know that it is so. And what's for us is, and whatever doesn't align just isn't divine. It's just period. And we don't attach to it if it doesn't happen. Redirection is just protection. Okay, so y'all, I want y'all to definitely continue to tap into my videos when you see them popping up. Subscribe to notifications, comment to me, ask me questions if you have questions about Costa Rica or Thailand or Bali. I was just there as well. I have upcoming retreats, a retreat in Bali in October on 10/10, the Bliss in Bali retreat for 6 days. So if you want to come to Bali, I will be your guide and your host for the Bliss. And we're going to do all of the things from ATVs to water rafting to the waterfalls to, oh my gosh, there's so much on the itinerary of the 6 days. Private chefs, private drivers, a luxurious, beautiful villa, baby doll, and all. And if you want my free ebook, Romance Yourself Rich, ladies, definitely go to my website, amorshanekatia.org, and get that free copy. And if you want to know more how to live where you thrive, I have an ebook on that too. And incorporating your astrocartography and how certain energy on your chart based upon certain locations magnetizes to you naturally the most on the earth, and how if you're feeling a pull to go to a certain area, you can really see what energy shows up for you most organically on the planet, and why you're feeling that pull, and how to alchemize that, and how to go on that land space and like really turn up. You know what I mean? So it's so much to this beautiful earth experience that you guys unplug from all of the chaos, all the consumer energy, all of the control, all the lower frequencies, the warring energy, the men versus the women. That almost makes me want to fall on the floor sometimes. I just feel like, if these people don't stop talking about men this, women this. Let's get into our sacred sovereignty of self-love and community and unity and love. That is how the planet Earth is shifting and uplifting. Love, the frequency of love, abundance, okay? Expansion. We got a lot to talk about, and I'm so looking forward to doing it. So stay tuned. I got more coming. I'm going to be tapping into y'all every single week. I'm going to be sharing with you all of the things plus so much more that I'm not even saying in this video. If you have questions and things you want me to talk about, comment it below. I'm going to make sure I touch bases on it. And yeah, let's really connect. I want to really just connect with y'all more, where y'all can learn more about me, my journey, what led me here, what I've learned, all of the things. Like, it's time to like just really show up in that and share this with you consistently. So until next time, I will see y'all soon. I promise. I'm not going to neglect the videos, y'all. I'm going to come soon. I'm going to share the journey about everything that's been going on. It's a lot of catching up to do. I got a lot to share. So I'm looking forward to talking to you guys about it all, and it being like a series thing, a weekly thing. We're going to tap in. We're going to connect and build community right here on my YouTube. I also have a Facebook group called Abundant and Abroad, Freedom Living plus Digital Income. So, I'm sharing the lifestyle of how to live freely through digital income and make money with digital products, and how you can live abundant and abroad. So definitely search that on Facebook. Actually, of course, I'm gonna put the link to the Facebook group to this video, so that you can join the Facebook group for Abundant and Abroad. And yeah, all of my contact information, my website, and everything. Let's keep in touch. I love y'all. I'm speaking peace, love, and abundance to you, on you, all around you, and that you release and surrender to the flow of your alignment, and release anything that doesn't serve your highest good and your highest frequency and your high vibration, and anything that is not for you, that is redirected, and you are protected, and you don't attach to none of that shit. Yeah.